We are live. Okay. Welcome to Life Online Radio Station, Life's best online radio. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've just tuned in here on Life Online Radio Station and you are online, you can just refresh that screen and you will see this nice, beautiful screen there, a YouTube screen. Just click on that, click on the play, and you will be able to see us. I have amazing, distinguished guests. I have the spirit has touched me today. It came to our station with a special what do you call it, a voyage? No, they call it entourage, with a special entourage. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you a very special person. Her name is Teresa, and she will tell you all about her. And I also have Calvin, who's also here with me, and I have Maya. Maya, I think you can come in because I see Maya. We see Maya. Just coming over. Okay. Awesome. So basically, right now on Life Online Radio Station, we're having a show. We have a show. We're gonna be going live, and this is called Anishnabe Spirit Singers. Teresa, thank you so much for coming and gracing this place with your grandson or great nephew. Is it your nephew? Yes, and Maya here, and also and her daughter, and your daughter coming here. Thank you so much for coming. Can you please tell our listeners who you are and what this is all about?
Okay. Oh, bonjour. Makadena gig, wabshkina gig asiwak, wabshkash dodem. What I said is my spirit name is Black Otter, White Otter, Spirit Woman, and I'm of the Deer Clan. I live in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, Baoting. And my First Nation is Mishpachatan First Nation near Wawa, Ontario, and land of the White Goose. And I've been drumming now since late 90s. And I also was part of still am part of a women's hand drum group, the Healing Lodge Singers. See, but we're kind of like an international women's hand drum group, because I had some members in Sioux, Michigan. Because of the COVID, we can't even get together, to practice. So I've been doing a lot of drumming online on Wednesdays and on Facebook Live. And I've been doing that now for over a year. And I've been drumming for an hour each Wednesday. And so this past Wednesday I was doing online drumming because I'm here on the island visiting a friend, Sharon. And we were in Gore Bay, drumming, and then this person came by, and his name is Richard, and gave us his card and put Terry's number on there to invite us to this radio station. And we're like, oh wow, we're gonna go live. And then here's young Calvin. He's letting our friends know back home, and they're all excited for us, because we all hang out what we call Niche Corner in Sault Ste. Marie, and we do drumming there, and we also do, like, there's guitar playing too. There's all kinds of things happening, good things for our people.
Can you say your name again? Because I'd like to your native name. I'd like to see if I can pronounce it, because I think I have it with the tongue somehow sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. It's two names combined. Makadinagig, which means Black Otter, and Wabshkinagig Asiwak means White Otter Spirit Woman.
Wabshkinagig Asiwak.
Asiwak.
Did I say it right?
So say it together.
Yeah. Makadinagig Wabshkin. Yeah.
Makadinagig
Wabshkinagig.
Wabshkinagig.
Asiwak.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. All right. So
thank you. Miigwech. Anina.
Who, me?
Anina is thank you.
Oh.
Anine
is hello.
Anine, hello. Anine, Kelvin, thank you so much for joining us. You have a beautiful spirit. You are young, and I see such vibrancy in you. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Ani Bojo, Nigana Tama, Jujak and Dishnakas, Ajujak and Dodam, getting on CB, Donjaba, Anishnabe, Ojibwe now. And what I just said is my native name is Niganatama Jijak, which means the crane who leads the way. And I'm from the Crane clan, and I come from Garden River First Nation outside of Sault Ste. Marie and neighboring communities to Batchewana First Nation. Out of the 3 communities of Batchewana, and I'm Anishnabe and Ojibwe. And I've been following this way since I could walk, and I started singing around 9, 10 years old, singing little random tunes, and then when I actually started singing in ceremony was around like 2, 3 years ago, and that's I think I had seen Teresa around, and I know she sang, but when I actually started singing with her, just randomly here, there, all over, is a couple months ago, and I'm actually one of the youth warriors for Garden River. It's a representative for Garden River. You get chosen out of a couple people, and I was one of the ones that got chosen for this year and 2 years ago. So that's who I am right now.
Wow, it's so, oh, my blood is just rushing. You know, the funny thing about Botswana is that where I come from, a country is called Botswana. And Botswana, and it was actually called Botswana land. You know, and when I first saw it a few months back, I said, Botswana, there's a place called Botswana. That's like Botswana, my place. That's quite interesting. And then Maya, can you tell us a little bit about yourself too?
I don't have my spirit name or anything like that yet.
Not yet?
No.
Okay, so do you play any drums?
I used to when I was younger.
Okay, awesome. So now, can you tell me, you were telling me something about the moon.
The grandmother moon, Nokomis.
Yes.
That's what we represent her as, grandma.
So on the dock.
So you call on to the moon. That's grandma.
When we were singing the Nokomis Kamachan Docs, it was a full moon, and usually full moon, we do the women do a full moon ceremony, and we were singing Nokomis Kamachan Da, that means like asking the grandmother to come out, and she rose over the hill.
Yeah, it was
in full
spooky.
red.
It was neat.
Teresa can speak on the full moon ceremony if you want.
How did you learn the language? Did you start learning from
Since I was like small, my grandma teach me, my dad a little bit at school.
Wow. And you also, how you've always known the language from?
No, I haven't always known the language.
No?
I do not speak fluently. I've learned some of the words through the songs. Yeah, my mother spoke the language, but because she went to residential school, you know, she was told not to speak the language. And my grandfather spoke it fluently, but it wasn't passed on to us. So,
Wow. You know, previously I've actually had a documentary that I did with the unmarked graves that were found in Camp Loops, and also I went to the community of Wikimekong, and we did a documentary on that as well. We went to the ruins as well, and you know, one thing I learned from the leaders there, they said that, you know, the spirit of the kids was screaming out that they have found us. They have found us. Now we'll let them free. You know, it was such a beautiful, you know, a thing that we are finding our children and letting them, you know, go now in peace. So how does that impacted you, or you especially, Kevin? I'll start with you.
Well, talking about the kids, we've been doing 4-day fires for the kids, how they weren't properly given back to Mother Earth, and how they weren't properly sent off as Anishnabe people as we do. So we've been doing a 4-day fire and doing our ceremonies for them, and we've been doing mostly ceremonies for the families and the school survivors that are still here till this day to help them.
Wow.
And that's
That's
basically
amazing. And how did it feel for you when you started hearing all the news and everything, and that the stories that were told were actually not just stories, were things that happened?
yeah, there's things that are actually happening. And these are, where people went through this and trying to tell other people what was happening in these schools, and it's like nobody was really listening.
Yes.
And then it's also the time during where I was able to see a picture of my aunts that I've never met before too, and it was during all this time, and so like I was helping out, going to these sacred fires that were happening to honor these children, and attending these ceremonies for these families, and Kelvin has helped, look after these fires, and
Wow.
I'd go and we'd be singing these songs, for the
Wow.
children, for the families, and very emotional times for us.
Mhm.
And making all these prayer ties, like a good friend of ours, John LaFleur, he's one of the famous artists also, and he wanted to make all these prayer ties to honor these children.
And the wreaths.
And the cedar wreaths that we've made, he had the idea of making many cedar wreaths to represent these children. Maybe offer some to the water, or just
Yes.
hang some in the tree. I actually brought one, and it's hanging
Really?
in Sharon's yard where we are right now.
So, and when you first came here, I spoke about, I was like, oh yeah, I don't mind the smell. I just spent some sage, and you said that is medicine.
Yeah.
And you immediately say that is medicine. Can you tell people really the importance of saging? Because I'm also African, we believe in spirits, we believe in clearing the way and letting our ancestors lead upon, wherever, we go to the first light. So,
Well, we use sage to clear out any negative energy in the area and to help ourselves if you feel sad or you feel angry or you feel stressed or you feel any emotions that you don't like or you need help with to settle down. That's what we use the sage for. We kind of smudge ourselves and then to kind of clear up our mind and our body and our spirit. That's what we use
yeah.
these shells for, but this is a small one, but we would use bigger ones. And they
Yeah,
come
you
from
can
the
say
sea.
you can actually do it if you want. You can. I don't mind.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
okay.
just did just before.
Okay, so you have saged. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you like to? We can take a small break, and then when we come back, we can now want to hear the drums, and you actually explain the meaning of the drums, because I can see the drums look different. It's a different type. That one looks different. Do they ring differently? I would like to find that out.
Yeah, they sound
From you.
differently.
They sound
do
differently.
This is a double-sided drum, and I think it comes from New Ojibwe people. That's what I'm pretty sure I was told from someone from Rankin. I don't think he wants to be named out. But that's a Cree style drum. Comes from our Cree people.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this one is made out of elk hide.
This one's deer, and this one is moose hide.
Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've just joined us right now, we are actually live on Life Online radio station. I am with Teresa, I am with Calvin, and I'm with Maya. They are Anishnabe spirit singers, and it's going to be awesome. As soon as we come back, we will be now learning a little bit about the drums and hear each drum. So take a listen and stay with us. Don't go nowhere. Thank you for tuning in.
do the 4 beats.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, we'll do it. Let's call it Ojibwe Gathering.
Okay.
And we usually sing our songs 4 times through. Most times it is.
Welcome to Life Online Radio Station. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've just tuned in right now, we are with an amazing guest. I have amazing guest right now. We are with Anishnabe Spirit Singers, and it's just magical. You know, I always say there's no accident, there's no coincidences in life. Everything happens if you listen through your heart or through, you know, your mind sometimes, but through your heart. If you go through your heart, it leads you. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Yeah.
As a fire keeper, you said you keep the fires. Is that what you said you
Yeah.
do?
Sacred fire.
The sacred fires. How does that make you feel to connect with the spirit?
Good. Awesome.
And you like that?
Yeah.
And you would like to continue more? Okay,
Well,
so
someone has to do it when the elders leave.
say that again.
Someone has to do it when like the elders pass on
Wow.
and show the next people coming, the babies.
Yeah. That is amazing. Now, before we went on a break, we were talking about the drums, and you were telling me the different drums. So, Calvin, can you tell me about this drum? You said it's a double-sided drum, and it's made out
This
of
one's made out of deer hide.
a deer hide. Can we hear the sounds of that?
Yeah.
Wow. And this other side also
No,
drums the
it's
same?
the same side.
So with this drum, what do you call on to, or is it just it has a sound? Because I'm not sure with drums. I feel like drums have a communication, a way to convey something.
Yeah, it's vibrations. The vibrations through the drum. Mine is out of elk hide. It's a little different sound. You know, deeper. And moose hide, buffalo, horse.
So that makes a difference with the sound.
Yeah, that one's
Depends on the
moose.
Well,
Yeah,
it's kind of flat, and you might need a different. You usually use a shaker on that.
Yeah, different drumstick.
You usually use a shaker with
Yeah,
that.
different sound. Yes. And
And we use hide for shakers too.
It's for
That's the first sound that the Creator ever heard before the earth came. That's the first sound he heard. And when you shake that in ceremony, spirits are attracted to that, and they'll come and listen to what you have to say.
this is a plant, isn't it, with seeds inside?
Nope, that's from.
it looks like a gourd.
is,
No, it's not. It's hide
hide.
made out of
It's moose hide. I
moose
think.
hide.
And what's inside the seeds?
Rocks.
Rock.
Some of them are made maybe with beads or little stones or some.
Stones or thunder rocks or thunderbird rocks. When you hit them together, they light up. And then when you use them in the sweat lodge, it's like pitch black in there, and you shake it, the shaker lights up.
Wow.
And also for the drum, it represents the heartbeat.
Oh.
Yeah, heartbeat of Mother Earth and heartbeat of all living things.
Oh, every drum.
Yeah.
Or the deep drum.
And then there's either a grandfather or a grandmother that is in the drum. It's a spirit. That's how we take good care of them.
It's so interesting that Africans also have the same, drums.
Antiquity, way before the beginning of time. It's all
Yeah,
started
like-
back there.
Like drums have always been the source of communication from. Okay, so now I think everybody's waiting is anxiously. We can go on a break, so you can come back again. I'm joking. So let's listen to one. Let's listen to a
I'll do the
song.
song.
Yes, we'll listen to a song.
You
Okay.
can use a shaker if you want.
Okay. I don't want to disturb the floor.
No
No,
problem.
no.
That's what this song is called Ojibwe Gathering, and it's a double beat. So.
Oh,
called the
Ojibwe gathering.
Ojibwe gathering. So this is calling of, you calling. It's like I felt like it was calling of the spirit.
Yeah,
Like you're bringing, come here. We're here. We're here.
yeah, that's kind of like that, you know, it's, like also welcoming, you know, the peoples or whatever, the spirits into whatever we're going to do, you know, like a gathering,
Mm,
that's why it's called that,
a gathering.
yeah.
Thank you so much. This was amazing. So you know these songs you've been practicing, or it just comes.
Sometimes it just comes.
So is it like it just comes, or is it you just?
Sometimes people get songs from the spirits or the creator, and some songs are like gifts from them, and people sing them. It just like comes to you, and it's like you know it for 100 years.
So would it be something that would this song be sang somewhere would be similar, or everybody has their own way of the journeying the song?
Everyone has their own
I
way.
think once you learn the song, we have our own style of singing it, kind of thing.
Wow.
So because we hear, like, say, bear song or spirit bear,
Yeah, that's a nice one.
we've heard like different drummers sing it, and there's a little different style and twist to it, but it's all like honoring the bear spirit.
I noticed something that I was very difficult to coordinate. It's like hit and sing at the same time. Like
Yes, it was a lot of practice. And like I said, when we first started drumming, it was practice. You know, and it's like a repeat.
because I thought it would be easy because you say two, just
Double beat.
But
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, I missed a bit there. It's like I honestly thought it would be easy, and then when I tried to like see if I can sing as well, you can't call. You have to know the coordination between the sound coming out and your hand movements, and
Yes.
oh, that's incredible. So then I just decided to just leave it like.
But you did good, Maya. That sounds nice, you know, the soft sound of this little shaker. I can't remember where I got it from, but there's like little beads in here. How I know this is because one day little Maya, when she was small, handed me the shaker and I missed it, and it hit the floor and it opened. And I was like, oh, but it was all yellow beads, tiny yellow beads, and I sewed it back together, glued it back, and you can't even tell.
No, excuse me, you can't even tell.
Yeah, so I
At
still
all.
use it, and so I glued it back together, and you know, it makes that nice soft sound. And
Yeah,
that-
so
that
that's
sounded-
hers.
That sounded really nice, you know, in the song when
Yeah.
the drummer plays. Yeah, so nice soft
Oh
sound.
yeah,
Another
we
shaker.
also have these as well.
Also
at
have
home.
this, yes, that's from South America, Ecuador, you know, when the vendors were in Sault Ste. Marie area, I had purchased that. I've lost a few. They said it comes from a tree down there in Ecuador. I don't know
Yeah.
what kind of tree, but they're empty shells. It's the way they're
Yeah,
put together. It makes a nice soft sound as well.
we have these though. We make strings, and then we in especially in Botswana, they're made into a belt,
Oh,
and then into a little sketch. So when they dance,
yeah, here it is. Yeah, cool.
so when you dance, they move. That is the sound. That's making the music with the stamping of the feet. So it's called matlo in my language.
Yeah, and then it also reminds me of the jingle dress dancers.
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
As well for the healing dance. Yes.
Ah.
That's what that little bells, or what did he use? Those cones.
Jingle dress cones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we used to use what's a chewing tobacco can lids, snuff lids, and we would roll them and put them on the dress.
Yeah.
Some people I know use pop cans nowadays, and they can roll them and put them on the dress.
Mm, That's interesting. So what's the next song that we will be hearing from you? Gratitude. I love that. Gratitude is everything. I think if we are not grateful for anything, even that is taken away. that we have. So that's one thing I've learned. So that's
Yes.
must be special song. I would
Yes.
love to hear
And
that.
that's my mother, that was one of her favorite songs, to be thankful for everything that we have as we walk on Mother Earth. And she used to harmonize with me. And so did Maggie. Maggie too was part of my drum group, but she had passed away this year, April 22nd, which was Earth Day.
Yeah.
And she always believed in recycling, with the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle, because we
Yes.
always have to think about the future,
Correct.
for our children and grandchildren, for the next 7 generations. So anyway,
Yeah, let's hear that one.
here's the gratitude. Well, well, hey, hi. Well, hey, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. Well, way, hi, oh, well, way, hey, oh. Well, way, hi, hey, hi. So that's the
Wow.
gratitude song.
Yeah,
Say
yeah, wow.
Miigwech, miigwech.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Miigwech.
Miigwech. Let's go. Friendship.
Yes.
And I could feel in that so unique. What would you say about that song? Where does it take you more when you do you feel in your heart some gratefulness? You feel some reward?
Yes, I feel thankful, for everything I have in my life, for my children, my grandchildren. And when we sang this a few times too, people will tell us like they feel like it's like it uplifted them and it's like they're out flying around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how they feel when they hear us singing too. Especially when there's like harmonizing in there too. So I think about my mother as well when I sing this song.
Wow.
Yes.
So you feel like her spirit also comes because you said she used to hum the song to you.
Harmonize.
Harmonize.
Yeah, with me when she was part of the drum group as well.
Wow.
Yes.
And for you, Maya, how does that feel when you play the thing and connecting with the songs?
It feels really nice.
Yeah. And the gratitude, does it mean anything to you?
Yeah, like saying thanks for all this.
Yeah. That's amazing. How old are you?
17.
Wow, she's still very young, right? And you, how old are you?
14.
No way. No way you could be 14.
Yeah, March 4th, 2007.
Your spirit is so great. Wow.
Yeah, we call him Little Old Man.
Yeah.
Because of that Maggie two-step.
14.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're so wise. You're like so you I would have ever guessed your maturity. You already stepped up when we came here, stepped up to help me with setting up and how many 14-year-olds don't even want to come and hang with mom? No. They're either on their phones, the 17-year-olds, that's what they're doing. They're on their phones, they're not hanging out with mom and going drumming. That is incredible. Do you hear a lot of that? How does that feel when people say that?
Good, I guess.
Yeah, because he's not, like the other 14-year-olds. Yeah, so.
Very unique.
And very handsome too.
Yes, very unique.
Do Maggie
Yeah,
two-step.
they're both very unique.
Yes,
Yes.
very, very different in the
Yes.
songs and the words.
Yeah, the Get Your Money, the Black Ones.
Or Maggie two-step would be good too.
Get your money too.
Okay, well, we'll go for the next one.
Yeah, and this song is asking a creator or great spirit to help us, what we are doing.
Mm.
So, and we learned this from a medicine man from out west. So, and he does a
Yeah.
lot of work for the people as well. So we're also thankful that we learned this song
Okay.
years ago. Yes.
What is it called again?
Get Your Money, do. That means a great spirit.
Keche Manido,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
Great Spirit.
Yeah.
And that's the Great Spirit. I want to say thank you for coming today.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay.
Away,
spirit.
Yes.
So you are calling or you're saying hi? What are you saying?
You're asking the, like, Creator, Great Spirit to help us in what we're about to do. Like, coming to help, like, in the ceremony, or what we're doing. Helping people, helping her
Healing,
healing, yes.
especially with COVID, you know, with what's going on in the world now and everything's people are dying, especially now Africa is actually finding a whole lot of people dying.
Did you shake yourself?
So I'm gonna take a short break so we can prepare for that one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Life Online Radio Station. This is Soul to Soul. You know what? The Soul to Soul, which is where we go deep into the soul. Life Online Radio Station is all about motivation, inspiration, and encouraging each other and touching the soul. So we are going to touch your soul today. Yeah, let it go, let it go. This is life's best online radio. This is your Captain Terry P. Hold on, we have one more song for you and we'll be taking you further deep into the spirit. Just hold on. Okay.
Fasten
Fasten your seatbelts.
Maggie Two-Step would be a really good one to end because we are all one.
And,
Okay. So he's running.
Apache Honor Song.
I think we on again. We on again. Welcome to Life Online Radio Station. Welcome Welcome back to Life Online Radio Station, and you are on the Soul to Soul. What a perfect time to actually be on this program. You guys timed it so well with the program. This is a program that I do, and every time I'm on Soul to Soul, it's about connecting with each other's souls. So through music, so anything can always happen within the Soul to Soul. And today has been spectacular. I've listened to the Ojibwe gathering. I've listened to I've listened to the Ojibwe gathering. I listened to the Great Spirit and the Gratitude, my favorite. Why? That's the favorite. So those are 3 songs we've already heard, and they are all incredible. Now there's a next song. I want you, to tell us, Kevin, about this next song. What it involves and what is it about?
This next song is the Apache honor song with the shaker.
It's called
the Apache honor song, and it's kind of like to honor life and to honor all the gifts we get and the beings out there and the spirits and the gifts Creator provides to us and Mother Earth, which She provides to us, kind of to honor them and thank them for what they have done for us.
These things just come from your within. Where do they come from? Where is all these words coming you from? I'm trying to figure out, and you're so eloquent, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It's like he's very special. You're very special, Calvin. So it's about honoring people, us, the whole world, the planet, and especially now with the planet going through I feel the planet is going through a hard time. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
But it's going through change.
It's going through a change, yes. It won't stay like this forever.
But one thing that I noticed is, even though there's COVID, even though it's kind of bad, but it brought families together. Parents are connecting with their children. People are realizing what's important. And
It's so true. And the planet also got a chance to heal.
yeah.
I think with all the pollution.
And people are realizing what's that called? Like a bubble, like a space, like respect my space, because 6 feet away.
Because people were into each other too much.
Yeah, it's like raising like more awareness to
Like, keep your space.
Yeah, protect your space and wow.
and learning to respect each other's space.
I never looked at it that way. The space part of it, like it actually gave us to actually respect each other's spaces. Wow, that's incredible. I was so blown away with all these beautiful words and the music. So do you want to go ahead? Do you have any explanation on the song too, or is it similar?
Well, again, it is giving thanks from everything Creator has given us, and we like to, and it is an honor song, so we're honoring creation, right? Yeah, I remember a few years ago when we were still able to cross the border, because we sometimes go to this one-day powwow, veterans powwow at St. Ignace, Michigan, and there was an Apache person was walking. I can't remember what this person was walking for, but everyone wanted to honor this person, and I said, well, I know an Apache honor song that we can sing for this person, and we sang for this person. The person was very touched by the song. It is nice to be able to honor a person too for what they do, and we always need to acknowledge that. That's very important.
That is true, to acknowledge what they do.
For the work they're beautiful, like raising awareness, for instance, and just like our people now too, for the children from the residential schools and their families. So anyways, to honor, give thanks for today and for being here, and for meeting with you, Terry. Captain
My
Terry.
namesake. At first when you said Teresa, I'm like, I don't know if I really heard okay, but I'm not gonna ask again. But I'm just gonna let it be. I think she said her name is Teresa too.
Yeah, yes. Very happy to be here that we could do this, and is very special because we never know what what's going to happen every day from day to day, and I've learned to go with the flow, and that's
Yes.
I think it's very good,
Yes, me too.
and I give thanks for
Oh,
that.
thank you
So
for.
here we go, Apache honor song. Your way, your way,
Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo hey ya hey yo hey ya hey yo hey 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 yo hey ya hey yo way high.
your way, yo way,
Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo hey ya hey yo hey ya hey yo hey 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 yo hey ya hey yo way high. Yo way yo yo way yo higher. Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo hey ya hey yo hey ya hey yo hey 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 yo hey ya hey yo way high.
your way, yo way,
Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo higher. Yo way yo hey ya hey yo hey ya hey yo hey 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 yo hey ya hey yo way high.
Wow,
Yes.
that was beautiful. That song is you can actually feel. So in this sense, do you burn essence in this procedure? You give tobacco and things like that?
Yeah, we offer tobacco. We have our offerings. That's one of our first medicines, that was given to us.
First plant on earth.
Really?
That's what we use for our pipe ceremonies.
So tobacco is the first plant on earth? Wow.
So we use it to offer as gifts to our, before we go picking our medicines, to give thanks.
And we speak to our tobacco, and we can put it in our pipes or our cloths or anything.
Hmm. So this tobacco, is it any tobacco or is it a particular kind of tobacco that you get or homegrown, or is it the cigarette that you get and then I just take the cigarette
It can
and
be anything.
Well, if you can have homegrown, that'd be nice, that not everyone can grow tobacco, but as pure as possible. But if we can't, some people do give us their
But if
tobacco.
it's a cigarette, it's still tobacco. It still works.
Oh.
Even though there's chemicals in it, it still works. It's tobacco.
Mm.
Tobacco comes from that one plant,
Mm.
and even though it's been what's the word?
Yeah, chemically
Chemically.
done, yeah.
Yeah, it's still that from that same plant, just looks different and is different, but it's still tobacco.
Hmm. Do you think you have healing? Do you think you have healing gifts, or you could be a chief maybe one day?
People have been dreaming of me being a chief
I
one day.
think so. I would like you to be a chief, actually. The youngest chief. You could be at 15 and just be the chief.
You're probably like that. Text and said to me.
I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna manifest itself. As soon as you call me, I'm coming to interview you.
I'm friends with the chief, and he's just elected there for Bachelor First Name.
I did 12, yeah, re-elected.
Ooh, got it like
Chief Dean Serres. Do you want me to call him? Just kidding.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think you will be. You are gonna be, definitely. The stars are aligned for you. Totally. I mean, there's no way to put it. The stars are, look, you just said yes. You say squawk quack. That's true. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in today and joining me. Oh, Kristen, thank you so much
It's a
for
blessing. We've had a blessing today.
amazing. I am so blessed that you were able to, you're housing them, you're staying with them.
Yeah.
You are also doing a
Yes,
great
yes,
service,
yes.
to everyone that we managed to. If you were not in Gobe, they wouldn't probably be here, right?
That's right. We
Yes,
wouldn't.
We would.
We
So-
thought you heard us showing across the lake.
I probably could have had it, and I'm thinking it's something else.
Yeah.
And is there any messages you would like to say, final thoughts you would like to say to our listeners, to your friends and family who may be listening? Well, they will listen. We will leave it
Yeah.
this one. They're gonna watch it again, so it's something that's gonna be there, and they'll be watching, after this.
So it's gonna repeat.
It's gonna
Oh,
repeat.
okay.
We'll leave it online so
Yeah.
people can always go back and watch.
And I think I've seen your chairs over the years. Your first chair, second chair, third chair,
And it's all here, as
Yeah.
raw as it is. That was my table, the first table, and I painted. That was my logo
Okay.
before this. So I painted the logo myself because I didn't have the money to buy this one.
Oh,
So I actually did the whole painting. So everything is all from start. It's interesting that you can see the wear and tear.
So I don't know. If
Quiet.
you wanted to do one more song, I don't know.
Okay, if you could just say the last few words to your
Kind of like
friends
a
and
thank you
family.
song.
And thank you. Oh, okay. So this is how you do it. Awesome.
OSS song, SSSO.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Life Online Radio Station, Life's best online radio. Yes, we've interrupted everything right now. We are on our show with the Anishnabe Spirit Singers, Teresa and Calvin and Maya.
Yeah, so just like to say miigwech to all our family and friends who are maybe watching this, and thankful that we can do this.
Same words.
Same words.
Repeat.
Repeat. Repeat.
Thank you, miigwech.
Language.
Miigwech. Glad we could do this. Miigwech. Shake.
Want to take along? This is
Yeah,
Okay.
shake along.
Upbeat
It's
song.
not a double beat, so
Okay.
it's called, we call it the OSSS because I've never remembered. It's an Oklahoma Southern Sunny Song, something like that. It's like a nice sunny day and it's upbeat and you're happy and you can
were flapping all around out there.
I
Yeah.
could just feel the breeze coming in. It was wonderful.
Did you feel the breeze? There's a
Yes.
point where it just came like in a flash. I'm like, I actually tell him, like, wow.
What?
Wow. That's a nice breeze just came rushing in.
Yes. Hmm.
Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for the blessing. This is a true blessing of the Spirit right here. I cannot even add more than what I can. I can't even say more because I can't express how much it is here. It's
Yeah.
like probably needed it more.
Well,
I think you.
it is much of a blessing for us too, because we did not expect to be doing this. Coming for R&R on the island,
Coming to a studio.
and now here we are at the studio, and we really enjoy doing what we do.
And I enjoy too the same thing, just bringing it all out here. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into Life Online Radio Station. I tell you, I can see you're watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Life's best online radio, and we had interrupted the Captain Therapy show. Now we interrupting the news, but let's get back to the news. Thank you, and stay tuned. You never know. Expect the unexpected on Life's best online radio.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miigwech.
Miigwech.
Wasn't
Yes.
that something? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
So
Oh, look at the sun.
is that okay? I put in the animal sounds?
Yeah.
Is that okay? We put in the